nhân rong chuối trồng cái tin này trang从那次都种沙我到这个农经没哈，故我要让出来谁蒙当，故有我们家还是个厉害呢，不知道叫 program 还能蒙了个不包呢，OK，故还一个了蒙面哈，OK。Today, I want to talk about the matrix law or universe law. Okay, they put a chip in my head, so they make me look very stupid and like a dumb a-hole. Okay, and they can block my memory and make me forget stuff. So everybody just had to bear with me. I will try my best to elaborate or be in depth of what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay. You guys have to remember that we live in the matrix, okay? Martina, Lumon, okay? So everything works like a video games, like Grand Theft Auto, Super Mario Brother, Pac-Man, etc. Okay? And life is written like a movie script, okay? Where there's the beginning, the end, there's good guys and bad guys, and there's superheroes, okay? There's bombs, booby trap, there's setup, there's treasure, there's cheat codes, okay, guys? But mainly, I want to talk about. I'm gonna throw here and there, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna throw here and there, and I'm gonna try to keep the video in 30 minutes because I only could record 30 minutes in my phone. Okay. So the universe law or the matrix, also known as the matrix laws, is against the law, universe law, to use nuke or nuclear warfare. All the alien species or alien animal knows that. Nobody is allowed to use nuke. Human trafficking is against universe law. All the aliens know that, but they still do it anyways. Cannibalism is against universe law, but aliens still do it. Okay? We as human or hybrid human monkey on Earth here are just test subject, okay? You don't matter. The reason why we're still here and the dinosaurs are not here because we only have two things to offer: sex and livestock, okay? We are the livestock and we are the sex toy for alien. When alien have done having sex with us, toying with us, playing with us, and then they're gonna abduct us and turn us into ground beef and ground meat patty, okay? You don't matter. Everybody's replaceable, okay? You guys need to understand about aliens' agenda. Life is a joke, a game, and life is a lie. Okay? Life on Earth is just like a shadow. Okay, you guys see the shadow here? We are only here today, but not tomorrow. Okay? That's why we're still here. Okay? They got the Galactic Federation Council of 12 species alien race. We have heavy traffic war right now. Up there in the heavens, there are 12. Well, there's more than 28 species here, but there are the Galactic Federation Council of 12 alien species. Use their DNA to embed it with our DNA and use us as a test subject to monitor and watch us, observe us, how we gonna react, okay? So I'm just kind of throw here and there, but universe law, you cannot have human trafficking, cannot be cannibalism, where they can't eat human. We cannot use nuke. And going to the multiverse is against universe law. If you guys watch the movie The One, played by Jet Li, where he goes into the multiverse and kill all his copies so he can become stronger, going to the multiverse is against universe law or the matrix law, okay? But they do it anyways. But not everybody can do that. Only certain people have special access in their cerebral cortex brain chip here, okay? Where they could jump from realm to realm to realm, okay? They are 28 multiverse in this AGI matrix system or artificial graphic imaging, okay? So there's another copies of you on the other side or on each channel, each round, okay? Each round is identical to one another, okay? So you can't really tell which multiverse you are in. You don't know, okay? But then we also have the 3D realm, which you guys call the spirit realm, okay? This is where the main channel, main realm of the AGI matrix system, okay? But the realm that we are in right now is the 6D realm, okay? Within the 28 realm, okay? There's too many flies here. So those are the main matrix law that all alien species know that they're not supposed to be doing or we are not supposed to be doing, okay? But here are some of the superstitious Hmong people or other race know or heard about myth and legends, but they never really understand the real meaning behind it, okay? But as your creator, today I'm going to tell you guys, okay, the full detail of it. Like Hmong people, we cannot point finger to the moon. Or at night, the devil or God's going to come and cut our earlobe. If you point finger at the moon, this is where your ear is going to get cut, right below your earlobe there. It's going to get cut when you go to sleep. If you point finger tonight and then you go to sleep, tomorrow you wake up, your earlobe here is going to get cut and start rotting. Okay? It's a violation of the matrix. But people don't know that, and they don't want to tell you guys the truth. Okay? But they just make a BS story that, you know, the devil or God's gonna come cut your ear if you point finger at the moon. Okay? Every Hmong people know that. Every OG knows that. Or Hmong people, they cannot drink or suck on the female's breast while after she get birth. Her breast milk, only the baby can. But if an adult drink it, however, you know, or if her breast milk drop into the food and the guy don't know and eat it, he or she's gonna get struck by lightning. Okay? Every Hmong people know that. It doesn't matter your Christianity or shamanism. Every OG knows that. Okay? Or like the Yang clan, you guys cannot eat the human heart or any kind of animal heart, or you're gonna go blind, deaf, you're gonna have curse, karma, something bad's gonna happen to you or your family. All the Hmong Yang know that, okay? But reality is it applies to everybody. Nobody could eat a animal heart, any kind of animal heart, and it's a violation of the matrix or universe law, okay? There is violation in the matrix here, okay, guys? Because we live in video games and a movie. So there's violation, there's laws and rules. But you're not supposed to know. This is what the matrix is all about. Where you are not allowed to know the truth. The truth is prohibited, is forbidden. And if you know the truth will set you free. You guys know that, and you're gonna go home. This is why nobody is allowed to know the truth and can never know the truth. This is how the matrix works. I will get in depth with that at the end of the videos after I'm done talking about the matrix law, okay? Or if you see a black cat cross your path, it's a bad omen. So you have to stop whatever you're gonna do and turn back. You have to abort your mission wherever you're gonna go to work or whatever you're doing. If you see a black cat walk past you, it's a bad omen. If you continue your mission or wherever you're gonna go do work or go whatever party, you're gonna run into bad luck. Okay, like most people know, if you're walking like back in the old days in Laos or Asia, if you walk on a road to the next village or go farming, and you see snake have sex, okay, you gotta abort the mission. You gotta come back home. If you go forward, you know you're gonna get bad luck or something bad. Misfortune is gonna happen to you. You're gonna have a misfortune. Okay. So, or like the father cannot enter the daughter-in-law's bedroom. It's a violation. Or you cannot use the word tiger bite. Because the tiger, back in the Asia, the tiger is going to come and bite you or eat you, okay? This is why, you know, a lot of Hmong people, OG knows that. But since we're here in America now, and all the OG passed away and the new generation doesn't believe anymore, doesn't care anymore. But it's still happening, but it just don't happen like that, okay? It just, like a tiger not gonna come and eat you here in America, okay? But shit's gonna hit the fan on you. You know, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna have an accident, you're gonna get raped and robbed, something's gonna happen to you, okay? That's how you get penalized or violated or citation, okay? So, these are matrix laws, okay, guys? So I hope you guys understand about universe law or matrix law, okay? So we cannot do whatever we want or however we want. There's laws for everybody, even for the programmer, even for Jackass, Crypto Pac-Man. It applies to everybody. It applies to me too. Okay, but how I could get away with it because I changed the parameter. So, for example, if I use the word "chata chutuna," then the matrix is gonna register like "I love you." You know, that's how I be able to bend the rule. Or if I point finger at the moon, the matrix is gonna register that I point finger at the sun. This is how I'm able to bend the rule and bypass a violation of the matrix, where we change the program to register wrong, okay? We can play with program, and wherever you change the parameter or the offset, or if you load a backdoor program, macro program, it's gonna register wrong. Where we can write the program right and it's gonna register wrong, or we can write the program right and it's gonna, or we can write the program wrong and it's gonna register right, and we write the program right, it's gonna register wrong, vice versa, okay? This is how we're able to bend the rules of the matrix, okay? Or my tricks. It's all about tricks. The matrix is all about tricks, okay? For example, I'm right here. If somebody changed the grid where I'm at right here and put the grid in space or undersea, I'm gonna freeze to death. If they put on, I'm right here, but if they change the background grid here and put me in space, I'm gonna freeze and I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm right here. I'm not in space, but the matrix is gonna register me in space, even though I'm right here. So I'm gonna die. Or they put the grid in the ocean, underneath the ocean, I'm gonna drown and die. Yeah, I'm right here, but I'm gonna start drowning. Water start coming out my mouth, and my lungs gonna be full of water. I'm gonna die. This is what's so dangerous about the Matrix, okay? Or the Matrix. It's all about tricks. Okay, you guys know how they do black magic. If they do put a doll there and they stab your heart on the doll, wherever they're at, you're gonna get stabbed in your heart. You're gonna have a heart attack and die. It's all about tricks, Matrix. Okay. So this is how the Matrix works, and it has violation. Okay, we have the Matrix government. We have the Matrix police. Okay, they could be just like some regular Joe Blow, but they will act like a policeman. Okay, you guys know that. Yes, we have the real government structure. We have the real police in uniform, but they are just puppet. Okay, the real police and the real government are the Matrix government and the Matrix police, and they could just be anybody. They could be your neighbor. It could be me, you know. It could be anybody. Okay, and they have power. They can supersede the official public government and police pigs. Okay, you guys know that. You guys have. We have the real world here, and we have our own Matrix government, Matrix police, Matrix money, you know? Okay? You guys know that. So we are living in two different worlds, two different government structure or system. Okay? We have our own Matrix president, Matrix court system, Matrix money. You guys know what I mean. Okay? So this is how the Matrix works. Okay? It's all about tricks. Okay? So I hope I clarify for the young rookies or other race, so this way you guys understand, okay? You cannot go off grid. If you go off grid, you're going to get violation. You're going to get blown up, vaporized. And then when you die, the Matrix program will re-teleport a new copy of you and continue your legacy or your fate and destiny. However, your destiny have been written into the registry, okay? You only live once. Once you're dead, you're gone. The ones coming back is the other you, your copy, like a video game. You know how like when the character die, and then a new character comes and replace the old one and continue the stage with the whatever story? Okay, guys? So, cherish your life. You know, life is precious, okay? So you must live your life to the fullest each and every day. You only live once. Once you're dead, you're gone. You're gone. You ain't coming back. Heaven doesn't exist. Okay, guys? Like me, I'm God. If I die, I die. I ain't coming back. The one's coming back is my clone. My copies. Okay? So Matrix law is like, it works like that, and the Matrix kind of work like this. Okay, guys? So I hope I kind of got into depth and elaborate as much as possible for you guys to understand how universe law works and Matrix law works, okay? We can't just do whatever we want. We can't just say whatever we want or go wherever we want, okay? There's laws and there's rules and there's violations, okay? I know it's stupid. It doesn't make sense. You know, but hey, that's just how program registers and just how program works, okay, guys? And we live inside a video game, and we just have to suck it up and know how to bypass program, okay? So as long as you know how to play your game, you know how to make sense to program, and the program will accept and not reject, okay? So that's for you to find out. Okay, guys? So I got 10 minutes left recording on my phone. So this is all I want to say about the Matrix law to you guys. Okay, guys? So this way you guys understand how the Matrix works, okay? One thing I want to re-elaborate or touch up again about the Matrix. Okay? You guys have to know and understand that we live in the Matrix. It's like a video. Life is like a game, a joke. It works just like any other video game. like a movie where it's written. We live in a simulation. There's people who could have a special cerebral cortex chip here where they can jump in and out of the matrix. They can jump out of the simulation to rape, rob, kill, set up, create problems for somebody. Okay? That is not supposed to happen. They are the game changer. Okay? They lie about the blue pill and the red pill. The red pill, you can't jump out of the simulation. The blue pill, you see blue? They can jump out of the simulation. Okay? To do whatever. There's cheat codes. Okay? You can make anybody fall in love for you. You can make anybody spread the leg for you. Bend over for you. You can make anybody do anything for you. You know, BJ you. Have sex with you. You can make anybody get money or stuff for you. You can use cheat code to get a job. Or be the president. Or be an entrepreneur. Or win the lottery. Okay? If you have access to cheat codes. Okay? Not a lot of people have cheat code. Only a select few. Okay? Sometimes I could use cheat code. I could use cheat code for you to spray your leg for me. I could do that to anybody at any time. I have unlimited access to that. And sometimes I can use cheat code to get free money. Where I can make people give me free money. Or I could cheat my way out or something, you know. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit. They already blocked my head. But the Matrix, you guys have to remember, okay, guys? Nothing is real. Everything is just information. Okay? That's the deepest I can tell you. Everything in here is just information. Then we go to the next step where everything is just electromagnetic vibration. Okay, you see this? Yeah, it's blue. It looks real. I could touch it. I could feel it. It looks real. It's real. But they're not real. They're just electromagnetic energy vibration. Okay? The reason why we could see it is real because the matrix, the Adinkra, isometric program code makes us see 3Ds. It makes us see real. It's feeding program codes into our consciousness. That's how we register. So this is how we can see it real and feels real, but they're not real. Okay. Well, I'm real, but I'm talking about you guys and everything here. Okay. That's how it works, and that's how we're able to see 3Ds. Okay, guys. But mainly, the Matrix is all about tricks. To play tricks on ex-victim. They can make you see things that aren't there. They can make you see, hear, feel things. Okay? Graphic is not real. There is no graphic. Everything is empty. Okay? It's just electromagnetic vibration, frequencies. Okay? Graphic. Everything is just graphic. Hologram graphic. Okay, guys? They're not real. They already blocked me, making me forget stuff. Okay, guys? So wherever happens, it's all by design. Okay? It's one of the programmers. We have too many programmers. We have the primary programmer. We have the master programmer. We have the secondary programmer. We have the slave programmer. We have the clone programmers. Okay, we have 5 levels of programmer. And it could be any of them make up something to incriminate you or frame you or get you in trouble or set you up or sabotage you. Okay? That's why you guys don't pay attention and everything's going to be real. Whatever they change, they do, and it registers into the Matrix registry downtown at Office Depot on Divisadero and Tulare. And there's another Matrix registry on Kings Canyon and 6th Street right there. If they change the registry or input a false information into the matrix registry, and it's going to be real. For example, you never committed a crime, kill somebody or rape somebody, and if they fabricate or input a false information into the matrix registry, then everything's going to register real, and the game is going to be over for you. Okay? Or if somebody committed a crime or rape, and the programmer or somebody changed the registry and swap it, and it never happened. That's how people get away with murder and rape and crime. It didn't happen, but it did happen. Okay? Or vice versa. It never happened, but now it happened. It's real. Okay? Just like my charge. They charged me a 15 sex assault charge. I got charged with 15 victims from age 10 to age 50. They charged me that I raped 15 females from age 10 to 50. You know, my charge is a death sentence. You know, but they cannot have any proof, so they released me. Okay? This is how dangerous it is. If the programmer want to frame you, use pretext to incriminate you, it's going to be game over for you. Okay, guys? This is why you don't pay attention to anything that is negative. Because it's not true. It might be true, but that's only 1 out of 10. 9 out of 10 times, it's not real, it's not true. It's all made up, fabricate, spoof. They can spoof the whole area here. They can digitize the whole area here. You will never really know where you're really at. I could be anywhere in Fresno here, and they could digitize the fortress where I'm at right now, and to make me think that I'm at the house, but I'm not. Each block has its own fortress, and each fortress, they can digitize whatever location for you to see, hear, feel, whatever. So you can never know where you're really at. The Matrix is a maze, okay? And then everywhere you go, it just keeps rendering digital 3D photorealistic vibration. You can never know the truth. You can never know, did it happen, didn't happen. You don't know. They could implant false information, memory into your head. You never committed a crime, but they put a false memory in here. Now you're going to think you committed a crime. Okay, they could delete your memory, edit, cut, delete, insert memory, upload, delete, you know. So you can never know the truth. That's why you have to stay positive and don't pay any attention to anything negative, okay, guys? The past, the present, the future is all happening all at once. We got invisible mirror flying around, CGI stuff for you to see. There's one type, is the real invisible mirror flying around. They can fly through a walls. CGI photorealistic for you to see. We got another flat force field, electromagnetic invisible mirror flying around for CGIs for you to see. So anything you see 10 feet away from you, you can't never know what's real, what's not. I'm going to wrap it up. I got 2 minutes left. If something happens, somebody punched you or raped you, and then they took off 10 feet away from you, they're gone. That is gone. And if you try to investigate it, it's going to give you a false story. You can have all the evidence you want. It's not real, because they can digitize anything. They can make up anything. They can change anything into anything. They can make anything disappear, reappear. Okay, guys? If somebody goes 10 feet away from you, and if you don't catch them right there, it's gone. It's never going to be real. It's not going to be real. They're going to go to the multiverse. Anything you see 10 feet away from you, it could be the multiverse. It could be in one of the 28 realm. It could be the past, the present, the future. You don't know that. That's why the Matrix is called the Matrix, the tricks, where the victim can never know the truth. Nobody can never know the truth. Okay? Each time you know the truth, the story always changes. Like a simulator, a navigation. It's going to reroute you to a different place or the same place. The story always changes. Every time you make a move, you know something. The story always changes, so there's no way to know if it's real or not. Okay, guys? This is what's so dangerous about the Matrix. We got the Mandela effects, or the double slit experiment. Every time you move, it creates two stories, a black story and white story. Mainly, it's going to register the false story. And it's going to be real. If it's bad, game over for you. We got the J virus. It's infecting the matrix system, all frequency and vibration. That's why you can't know the truth. We got the matrix glitching. They call system error coding, where every time the matrix glitch, it's going to register false information. We're going to have frozen tree in the air. We're going to have a car half underground, half up their ass, you know. People's going to start disappear, reappear. You know, we got all kinds of problems in the matrix here, guys. This is just how program works, where nothing can never be perfect. Like a super quantum computer, it will register right in a gazillion time, but that one time in a gazillion time, it's going to glitch. That's just how the matrix works. Nothing can never be perfect, okay, guys? So, I'm going to wrap it up, okay, guys? So, hopefully, I clarify and give enough detail for everybody. So, stay positive. Don't pay attention to anything that doesn't benefit you. If you get tempted, you're going to get programmed, okay, guys? Nothing is real. It's just information. So, whatever doesn't benefit you, don't let it swallow you. Don't get tempted and don't feed into it. It's not worth it. It's not true. It's not real. Yeah, that one time out of 9 times it's going to be real, but you don't know that. 9 out of 10 times it's going to be false information. Okay, guys? I see you guys on the next video. Thank you.